talk about K-pop,
K-drama,
and everything else that entails being a K-stan. Especially, a Desi Stan. Like I said, I'm Zara, a multi with an army heart.
and I'm Sophia, and I'm an army, but I like everything K-pop. Everything.
We started NoonaTalk basically because we spend so much time
Yeah.
talking about K-pop and K-dramas. And we decided to share it with the world. Where all can they find us?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever podcasts are there, as well as YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Speaking of Instagram and YouTube, if you are a Desi fan and you want us to talk about anything specific, if there's an idol you stan, or a group, or an actor, or anything else at all, drop us a comment and we will get to it in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Of course, we love talking about it anyway.
Oh my god, it's Yoongi Day!
Oh my god, happy Yoongi Day! I am also clothed appropriately. It is the holy blessed day of Yoongi Day. Yes, thank you. It was actually a gift from you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But so we're going to be talking a lot about Yoongi and how much we love him. But so stick around for that. But before that,
Whassa Poppin?
What's poppin', guys?
it's March and like everybody is having a comeback and it's so exciting.
It's March Madness, but in the fun way, in the non-sports kind of way.
Yeah, we don't care about sports. But let me tell you about my favorite sport, listening to teasers and like anticipating what's going on.
I feel like I don't trust teasers.
Oh, 100%. Because I was like watching, like Solar's having a comeback, and I was like watching that, and I'm like, I don't know, it sounds interesting, but I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm so confused. I want to understand more, and I can't wait because she looks so hot.
She looks amazing, she really does. But meanwhile, Stray Kids are like, एक पूरा minute हमने दे दिया, आधा गाना.
Yeah.
What a teaser! I'm so teased.
And they're doing they're doing the Venom tour as well. Like they've announced their tour.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're doing, of course, not India because like India gone aayega.
But is it America, Japan?
हाँ, Japan, Korea, America, and of course, I'm sure eventually they'll do Australia because
मैं
like,
Japan चलूँ.
पैसे नहीं है, लेकिन जाना है. Even और NCT का जो like,
Glitch mode,
it's so interesting.
I think Dream is has like very interesting sound
Concepts.
Yeah, I'm very young.
Like even hot sauce.
Yeah, just what is it? My mouth was ready to go. Oh,
G-Idol.
Yes.
Oh my god, so I just heard like their teaser,
and
album teaser, and it's like sexy and like jazzy. And but they released some song called My Bag, which is just like a NCT hip hop song, and I'm so confused but also intrigued.
Hanwin from Island has debuted.
Yeah, Tempest. Did you hear the song?
I did.
Yeah,
I know.
I liked it.
I think I'm glad that he has debuted. I think one of the things from Island is that they had a very solid crop.
True. Like there were a few people where I was like, who are they? They were on the show, but what?
Nicholas.
Yeah. But I think Hanwin was so. In fact, the whole thing that Wicked did, where he had a
Fan
fan
sign.
sign, and he performed for the New Year's event
NYEL, yeah.
for Hype. So it was. I mean, I honestly thought he was gonna debut as a soloist with Hype, but then he left. But yeah, I'm so glad, and I really like the sound. I think especially because right now there's a very specific boy group sound that's going on, which is like boom, clang, drums. But this was very fresh and fun.
West is disbanding.
But have you seen the teaser pics for their final comeback?
Why so beautiful?
Because Baekho looks like, oh my god.
So beautiful for no reason.
For no reason.
You're disbanding, you're supposed to not be beautiful now. That's the law. Bam Bam OST for a business proposal.
Yeah, so interestingly, we just started watching the business proposal.
And we really liked it. Yeah.
But
Oh yes, you've made me write Sunni tea. Is it time for tea?
But basically, remember Sunni's come out with a new song?
Huh?
So it's not like a comeback or a single release or anything. Her company is partnering with an NFT company. Yeah, so this is a promotion song for their NFTs. And then they released these NFTs of Sunmi, which you know how NFTs are just like the worst art. I'm just like, arey, the art to achhi bana sakte ho na? Nahin, you need those neon background with like a very basic image, and that has
Graphic design is my
it's
passion.
My passion, seriously. Like at least it wasn't a monkey pic. But so they had these like Sunni images. That's not the controversial thing.
Oh, okay. I was already controversial.
No, so what happened was, of course, fans are like, mat karo, like, kyun kar rahe ho type. And then Sunni came out. I don't know, it could be a mistranslation or like tone doesn't always come through from when you're translating. But her message was kind of like, oh, I'm sorry if you're not okay with it. And if you don't like it, you can leave. And maybe sometime if you miss my songs and my performances, you can come back.
Logically, I understand.
Yeah, whereas like, of course, she's making the money. So she's like who cares
Farak kya
about you?
padta hai? Bogum is back.
Yeah, oh my god, we're so excited. But right now he's taken a break. I mean, which he deserved, of course, like military ke baad.
But that's nice. A lot of people are coming back. Even Suho came back. Very happy about that. And EXO dropped the cryptist? I don't even know. Crypticest teaser about it. And then never said a word again. They were like, एक teaser.
Too.
And then they threw their phone away into the lake.
ऐसा was like EXO वो कौन है हमें तो नहीं पता
हम यूनिट को बेचे
NCT देखा है
छोट
ये भी NCT अरे दूसरा NCT अरे तीसरा NCT Hollywood भी तो है
What? अच्छा हाँ, the new group.
yeah,
अच्छा
NCT Hollywood is gonna be a thing which
Yeah.
like one more thing
Oh.
Queendom
Oh yes, Queendom 2
is happening and
Yes.
Luna
Oh yeah,
all
what's
of
up with
them have
Luna?
COVID. So Mnet said here's what's gonna happen because Orbits were like, hey, why don't you postpone it, because all of Luna, like I think 11 members of Luna are sick.
Like barring one.
तो एक आके dance करे. But that
She's like, time for solo.
yeah, like each none and solo. Mnet said that Luna will not be performing for the first episode. What will happen instead is once the members are better, they will do a private, like they will dance for the guests and they will release the video online. So there are online votes, there are live votes while the episode is airing, and then there are judges vote. So they will only, so the live votes while the episode is airing is only 10%, and those Luna will not get for this particular round, but everything else they will. And Mnet also said that even going forward, if somebody else falls sick, because part of the WJSN girls also fell sick.
And that is nice. I think a lot of people were worried that like Luna would be
What
out.
happened? Exactly.
And that's not fair.
And that's so sad because this was like, you know, Luna's, I mean, we've always known Luna, but you're always rooting for Luna because like slowly they're building
They build up.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for us to get into it. Yeah.
Get into it, yeah.
Minyoongi, the man of the day,
The man, the legend, the genius,
the producer, Prod Sugar.
the singer, the trot singer.
Oh, yes.
You know, the vocal line of soap.
How did you get into Yoongi?
How did I get into Yoongi? I feel like it took me a while to get into Yoongi. Like, I think he was, I was a rap line stan, but I think Yoongi was the last person I got into per se. Mainly because when I initially heard August D, the first mixtape, I felt it was too harsh for me. But the more I like listen to his other music, like Dead Leaves and 134340.
Wow, did you memorize? Because I always go 1 3.
No. So I think it was a gradual thing, but I think in Bangtan most of it is like one person hits your eyes and the other person is like, oh, he said something interesting, and like, oh, he looks great that day. So I don't think there was a particular moment where I was a Yoongi fan, but it slowly grew. But I think definitely his outside of Bangtan songs, like the Epic High song, the Eternal Sunshine, oh my god, I was such a huge fan. And the his song that We Don't Talk Together, that was like 2019. I mean, I became ARMY in 2018, but 2019 I was like, oh my god, the talented Minyoongi.
Lol.
How did you get into Yoongi?
Yoongi was my like official entry into Bangtan. I feel like I knew about them because of you. You were a stan, and also I existed in the world, so it's hard to miss them. But he did the song with Halsey. He collabed with Halsey, and I heard it once, and then I heard it
twice.
I heard it on repeat for like 2 weeks straight, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm here for this man.
Yeah, I remember. You like calling me and be like, oh my god, Suga's interlude is so good. And I'm like, what? This obscure song from Halsey's album?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who are like carpool karaoke armies. They're like pandemic armies. They're like quarantine armies. And I'm a Sugar's interlude army.
I think that was great timing because the immediate Bangtan thing that came after
Was
that
Monster.
was Monster 7 and Shadow, like...
Oof. I think, yeah, like Shadow cemented it for me. Like, I was like, oh, I'm really here for this. Yeah, great music, great vibe, wow, great words. And then, like, Shadow happened and I was like, yeah, in this Bangtan, Sonyeondan shit for life. Okay, let's do our favorites. Let's do our favorite Yoongis. Favorite song.
Favorite song? Okay, why don't you go first?
Despite your harsh words in the beginning, it is Give It To Me. Give It To Me is like beyond other music for me, for him. Like, I think there's a lot of good music that he, of course, I love so much of D2. But I think there was something so raw in Give It To Me, but musically very still beautiful. I enjoy that.
I think I want to say Set Me Free. Because it's an interlude that's too short and should be much longer.
Oh no,
like,
I do like that.
I don't know how to explain. That song changed my life. It was my most listened to song. Second most
One
listened
of
to
your
song.
most.
No, it was my second most
Really?
streamed Spotify song of 2020.
That's crazy.
The year that B, Dynamite, everything else came out, and
Mod 7.
Mod 7 and
Set Me Free was beautiful.
it was.
I like vocalist.
Yeah, and it came at such an important time in the album also. But I definitely think Nevermind is a close second. But for me, like between First Love and Nevermind, it's a tough pick always.
Oh no. I know I am going for First Love. If it's between the two. Next favorite. This one I have had an answer from the get-go. Hair.
Favorite hair?
Favorite hair.
If you had asked me like a year ago.
Before we found out about the lies.
Even then, I think Mintyugi was definitely
Iconic.
up there.
It's an icon, yeah.
Even if it was fake, you never know what things are. But Mintyugi was Mintyugi. But PTD happened. Orange-haired Yoongi in 2021 happened, and it changed my life.
Yeah.
I am a June stan, in case I haven't mentioned that before, but this had me reconsidering my life, my work, my decisions, my hair, my name, my gender. Like, I was like, who am I as a person? It was that AMA Butter performance, I think, like the minute he went, no, I saw
Mr. Nice guy.
That energy.
He was so like,
yeah, and with that hair, oh my god. Because he's had orange hair before in H5IH.
Yes. But that wasn't this impactful.
I think it was also the undercut, like the way it was cut.
Yeah, I think so.
But
The length.
Yeah, for me it's orange hair. What about you?
Not even a doubt in my mind. Half crimped, half curled, fake love era Yoongi.
Fake love was a great hair type for everybody almost.
I don't know if I liked Tay's mullet.
Okay. That great show, guys. That was NoonaTalk.
No, but like no, the fake curled, fake curled, half crimped, that length, that one bit where he's sitting and watching the fire, oof, everything about, like it, rent free.
That's true.
Rent free. I love it, and I'm not even like a particular fan of like black hair necessarily on Bangtan because I do like them in colors. Obviously. Yeah. Moving on. Favorite airport
jacket. I think this is 2019. Leather jacket. The big black bag that he had, and like of course black jeans ripped at the knees, like with the cap on, like that Yoongi in the black mask. I think that's an iconic. Like whenever someone says Yoongi airport look, that's what I think about.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same. It's kind. I think like I like the beret one a lot more. I mean, not gonna lie, a lot of Yoongi's airport looks are black bag, black jeans, black jacket, black turtleneck.
Big black.
The big yeah.
Because he does a crossbody bag as well.
Yeah. No, but like the last couple of times he's had the duffel in his hand. I highly think he's just carrying around musical equipment. Like he's just like mixer.
But for me, a close favorite, and this was very simple, where it was just black jeans and a white shirt with this really like straight hair, and he was wearing a black mask, and that look was very like anime, like negative hero vibes.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero vibes.
Yeah.
And he looked really
Favorite Yoongi moment across history, the last almost 9 years that we've had of content of Yoongi.
BV4 Yoongi, like Dad Yoongi, doing the
Dad Yoongi, parent of 5 children.
parent of 5 children and one like kind of their parent. But no, it was very like it wasn't just the cooking because I think Soup Yoongi also does the cooking, but it was the setting up the tent, looking after the peeps. And my favorite part was when everyone wanted to try the headband that he had.
And he like
And he made them like he's like, oh, do you know how to buy it? I have 3, you can borrow it from me. And then he made them all wear it, and they looked really cute. And also, I think a lot of BB4 Yoongi I was seriously in love with, like when he took the iced coffee from Hobie and he like sipped it, and then Hobie was like, oh, you used your mouth, and he's like, Sarangi. Close second, that one shoot where Danny Taste Dog was on shoot and Yoongi just like picked him up and like ran away, like dog napping Yoongi.
I feel like he's such a calm, even-tempered person. So it's really rare to see him lose control. Not control, but like lose temper. So the Run episode where he came on and got angry, but he was like, salt kyun use kara instead of sugar. And he was like, if Gordon Ramsay was here,
He would slap you.
and he was still being cute about it, but still like he was definitely like pressed.
He was just being melted by like Jimin giving excessive puppy eyes. But
Even June was like, oh sorry, ho gaya, pata nahi. But it was hilarious because I didn't like you expect Jin to behave that way. You expect Hobie to be like, jaise kaise. But like Yoongi's just like, ho gaya, theek hai. But like that day he was like, nahi, ऐसे कैसे? मैंने बोला चीनी डालो, तुमने और salt डाल दिया.
Honorable mention when Yoongi was doing the D2B live while calmly painting the painting and using Mod's 7 albums to lay down his painting
As a stand.
and then accidentally tripped on the painting. It's calm, like painting, keeping. I'm there. Just fell. Oh my god, lives in my mind rent.
It's like a 14-second clip on YouTube of that, and I watch it all the time. Favorite collab?
Ooh,
Oof.
you go first.
Of course, I want to say the Halsey collab because that's what brought me into this. I don't know if it's my favorite. Like, it's a great song. I don't know if it's my favorite.
Top 3.
I won't say top 3. I will say current favorite. Like right now, what I feel is like my favorite. Respect. Yeah.
The fun Namgi.
Yeah, the fun now as opposed to strange. Like I think Respect was. I really like Namgi as a like vocally. I really enjoy their work.
Banter.
Ayo Suga. And it's so nice to see like it's very like started from the bottom, now we here. And like the here, I'm really enjoying the here. So I
Great question. What is yours? Tell us in the comments.
Oh yeah. I mean my close second. My very far second. I don't know. So far away. Either Jungkook or Suran.
Very, very. That would be in my top 5 easily. So Far Away is one of my favorite Yoongi songs.
It's one of my favorite songs as well.
Personally, I love We Don't Talk Together, but that is producer Suga. But even if you listen to the demo, I mean, he's not singing in the demo as well. But I really like that song, and I think Yoongi is just such a versatile person where no matter whoever he's making the song for, it molds to that and it's to enhance that. And I think that's a great producer or a collaborator where it's one thing to just have your signature style, and it's another thing to be able to
Create music
and enhance the person who's on the song. And while I really am listening to Girl of My Dreams literally every day these days.
I forgot about Girl of My Dreams.
Yeah. Oh no, this is a tough one.
I feel like you've already listed 3.
I'm gonna talk about all of them. Watch me. But I think IU 8 is my favorite personally, and I think because the song is so good, it's so amazing, and what he like lyrically and like the way he adds to the song. I
Hmm.
think the way he enhances that song is it's a very short bar that he has, just a eight bar.
But he's produced it also, no?
Of course, he's produced it as well, but even his presence on the song, I think it's complimentary. It's all rap. Features aren't always complimentary to a very melodic song.
And it is a extreme.
It's very melodic and it's so well executed, and the lyrics are just oh my god, the lyrics made me cry.
And this is the last favorite. Are you ready? I think
not, but let's
I think we may have a
definitive answer.
no. I think we may have a common answer. Favorite Bangtan losing their mind over Yoongi moment.
Is it June saying I want to give him my blood because that's my favorite Bangtan?
I think like in recent history,
Huh.
it was just so
Random, like I get it, you miss him, but I miss you. I don't say, oh, I miss her. I wonder what she's up to. I want to give her my blood.
yeah. Cool. That ends our favorites. Now it's time
Now
for. So
we
do you
have
have a this or
rapid
that?
fire.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna do a quick rapid fire.
This or
And
that.
This or that. And we will also be posting this on our Instagram. So you
Can also answer.
can also answer. So
Play along.
Play along. Let's go. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. We'll go a little easy first. It has to be really fast though.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Mint Yoongi or pink Yoongi?
Mint Yoongi.
Wow. Black hair Yoongi or orange hair Yoongi?
Oh, black hair.
Red suit seesaw Yoongi or yellow knit dress seesaw Yoongi?
Yellow knit dress.
Yoongi cat agenda or Yoongi tangerine agenda?
Quick. Cat agenda.
Okay.
I was gonna say tangerine.
The correct answer is tangerine. Okay. 8 with IU or wine with Surang?
8.
Okay. Girl of my dreams or blueberry eyes?
Oh, girl of my dreams.
Okay. So far away or people?
All I have ever done
Quick,
is
quick.
trust you and
Jaldi,
love you.
jaldi.
People.
Oh. Okay. And this you've already answered. It was first love or never mind.
Oh, first love, yeah.
Okay. This is not, I haven't written this, but seesaw or shadow?
All I have ever done is trust and love you. Why would you do this to me?
Jaldi.
Shadow.
Okay. Fire Yoongi saying bulto or mic drop Yoongi dropping the mic?
Mic drop you dropping the mic.
Okay. Min Suga genius or Min Suga jang jang boom boom man?
Jang Jang.
Second last. Yoonji or Suje? Suje is
Oh,
Yoongi dressed as
Suje.
Archie.
Suje. Oh, that was going to be one of my Bangtan losing their mind because they kept rubbing
Touching
it.
you.
Oh yeah, Suje.
Okay, this is the final one and this is difficult. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yoongi's version Cypher Part 3 or Yoongi's version Cypher Part 2?
Part 3.
Oh.
Now your reaction makes me want to change my
You
answer.
have answered. It is too late.
Is it time for a game In Korean, there's 2 different ways for you to say hello. You can say hello in person
Anneyong.
or annyeonghaseyo. But when you answer the phone, it's a different kind of hello, which is probably one of the few cultures which has a hello for a phone as opposed to anything else.
So if I'm calling you, I'm like tring, tring.
여보세요. Now it's time for Stan Talk. What are you listening to? What are you watching?
I feel like what have I been listening to? I'm still revisiting Bacon because Cry for Love is the
Beautiful.
best song ever.
Beautiful.
Like if you haven't heard Bacon, Cry for Love, then what are you doing with your life?
Nothing. Failing.
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 Definitely failing.
What are you?
What are you listening to?
I'm enjoying Obsession quite a lot. Wonho's Obsession.
Oh, I thought EXO obsession.
Sorry, but I'm really enjoying that. What are you watching?
We are watching. We are watching.
Rookie Cops. We're watching Rookie Cops.
Yeah.
We're really watching Rookie Cops.
Initially I think it was just for Kang Daniel, but then the story got interesting and I wasn't expecting that because I'm not the biggest fan of, I think, Police.
We're also watching Business Proposal.
Yeah, we started watching. We watched one episode of Business Proposal, and now that Ma'am is doing the OST,
We're definitely gonna stick with it.
watching all of it.
I think we tried watching Forecasting Love and Weather.
Oh yeah, we did.
We couldn't.
We couldn't even finish. Did we finish the first
We
episode?
did finish.
But it was such a drag. And
There was a lot of weather and very little love.
yeah, there was so much like not just weather ke wo baat. Let's say it's raining. But it was very intense weather, and I feel like I wasn't here for the technical talk. But I think if somebody is, maybe they'll like it.
We also tried watching 39.
39, yeah. I was mid about it. I feel like maybe if I didn't have anything going on, maybe I could watch it. My parents are watching Hometown Cha Cha Cha.
Which is insane.
Yeah, and they love it. And I'm also kind of watching 17 in the soup. I don't know 17 very well yet. I just know this night I wanna rock with you. Rock with you.
I enjoyed that.
So I'm kind of getting to know them, and I love In the Soup BTS. So why
So
not?
we went to a cup sleeve event for
at
Yoongi.
Green Sky Cafe.
That was really fun. I think mostly because a lot of my army life has been spent in a pandemic and during a quarantine and all of that. Cup sleeve events felt like such a far away concept.
Yeah, true. That you just read about online.
Yeah, to be actually able to attend one, sit in a room with other armies, listen to the same music that we all enjoy.
It's fun. It's a very important part of the culture. I think so many of your Stan fans, you just meet them online and you think they just exist online, but it's so nice to actually see them IRL and talk to them. Shout out to the people we did talk to. Thank you for talking to us.
And it's only growing.
Huh.
And it is such a community also, right? And there's so much, not misunderstanding, I'm trying to think of the word. People don't get being a K-stan.
It's like, oh, it's a weird thing.
Why you don't even know the language.
Yeah. But it's a nice community. I feel like every time I have met armies or any K-pop stans, even if online there is animosity, even a little bit, where it's oh, you like this group, I like that group. I think IRL, especially in a place like India where these things are so rare to come by, where you find a community or even people you have something in common with. It's a very positive experience. So,
Yeah. I did want to tell you though, while the podcast is great, I mean, first episode, one episode in, really enjoying it. And it's nice to have a safe space. I absolutely hate doing it because there's so many things I want to talk to you about, and I have to hold myself back and make a note of it.
Yeah.
Save it for the podcast. There's so many times I'll be out on the walk and I'll be like, oh, no, I can't tell you.
Save it for the podcast.
Yeah. So it's a struggle. Because I want your reaction, your raw
Authentic reactions.
Yeah.
Everything for content.
The sacrifices we make.
Yeah.
I think that brings us almost to the end. We are going to be giving awards. Do you have an award to give this week so far?
I do have an award to give this week.
Which is?
Most Absent from Instagram award.
And that goes to, drumroll,
Park Jimin!
Ooh, congratulations Park Jimin for winning the Most Absent award from Instagram.
We hope you keep staying absent for Instagram because you're always present in our hearts.
That was really good. That was a really good line. I enjoyed that. I wanted to come back to Instagram. Or anywhere else actually.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see him on PTD. By the way, guys, that's the next episode, in case you're wondering.
Yes. Our reactions to PTD.
That reminds me, I forgot to tell you something very important about PTD that I did note down because I said we should talk about it. Where K-Media released a presser about PTD in Seoul, saying that the set list will be different from the one in LA.
Don't say that I'm missing the first day. I'm missing the first day. This is my first concert that I'm going to end up missing since I've been army.
But that and the LED is supposed to be the biggest LED ever, and they've gone all out so that the fans can look directly into the eyes of
eyes.
And not the hip thrust in Bapse, but the eyes.
Eyes. But I have an award to give. I have the Man Collector Award, and the award goes to IU with her new collaboration with J Park, which I'm really excited for because I like both of them individually, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to sound like together.
Yeah. I think IU does all the collaborations. She's collaborated with Zico, she's collaborated with GD, of course she's collaborated with Yoongi, which we talked about.
Man Collector.
Yeah, and Hyuko, who's an indie artist that I really like. But IU's great. I think she's never made a bad song in her life.
Cool. That brings us to the end of this episode.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you
Tell
so much
us
for listening.
in the comments what you liked. If you're listening to it, then you can come on our Instagram or our YouTube to tell us how you felt. What more would you like to see? What are your thoughts? Tell us your thoughts. We want to know. Tell us.
And follow us, like, share, subscribe, the usual. You guys know that. We have been NoonaTalk.